What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc with Fresh Out, the cooking edition. You know, I see a lot of comments with people asking about, like, what do you eat in prison? What is the food like? Well, today I have a special guest. This is the homie Big V. We did time together, federal time together at Herlong, and this was the master chef right here. You seen Hell's Kitchen? They ain't got shit on my boy right here. He's the shit. So he used to be the one that everybody should come to, and basically stamps was a commodity, and they would pay him a book of stamps to hook him up a pizza on a Friday night, movie night. So he's the man right here. He's going to show you guys how to make a pizza in prison and what we used to use, the ingredients and stuff like that. And watch out, Domino's, because you might want to get a dose of this. Show them what's up, V.
All right. Well, if you see, I already prepared everything. I put everything in Tupperware. So this is what we have in prison. I normally prepare it. I won't show the ingredients, but everybody's been in there, already knows. You got cheese, you got salsa, cheese stuff. That comes cheese stuff. We got tortillas here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a pizza. We don't have the stinger or the plate, so we're just gonna do the other way. But I'm gonna show you what we use. This right here is what you can see, the grated cheese already is grated. That's what we use. Top of a tuna can. You take it to the machine shop. Unicore. For those who know what Unicore is, it's only in federal prison. You pay 5 stamps for that, or I mean a book for that. That's $5. Pay for that. Believe it or not, comes in handy. Weapon too, just in case. Razor. There you go. So we gotta open up. And while we're cooking, every time we used to cook, we use. You see, we're using the razor. We ain't supposed to have these. You see, we're using this. We ain't supposed to have these. Believe it or not, this right here, which is plastic, is fucking contraband. Petty motherfuckers. But normally, back then, when I cook, you keep someone on post, Herc or somebody.
That's right.
Let us know, CO coming, take everything down. Act like you're playing dominoes or something. But these were our cutting boards, our lids. Unless we want to cut on desk, we don't want to cut on desk.
Yeah, V, if you were on a desk, sometimes you sit on the toilet and be cutting while you're on the toilet.
On the toilet
on the
or on the seat.
On the sink.
It depends what institution you were at. Some of them come out, it's attached to the desk. Some come with plastic chairs in there. Depends where you're at, but most of the time, toilet, put that on your lap, ready to go. You cut it with a razor blade.
So that's crazy. So the razor blade, where would you get those from in there?
These right here is contraband also. You probably get it from when people come in from other places. They got razor blades for sale from the machine shops. Believe it or not, there's some COs that are dirty. They'll just bring little stuff like this and just
make money off
of it. Believe it or not, man. I know even
hustle and razor blades, huh?
A hustle and razor blades. You find those COs every once in a while. Most of them try to play the goody role, but they ain't good. They're just as bad as us. They just haven't got caught.
Everybody's trying to make money up in there, huh?
Yeah. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm gonna cut this. Cause I didn't cut this. I didn't prepare it. I want to show you guys exactly, how we cut the stuff.
Now, who taught you the pizza game in there? How'd you learn how to do this?
The pizza game, I came through a whole. It came through. I seen people do pizzas before, and I see, man, I'm trying to see how I can perfect that because there's a lot of money to be made in food. Believe it or not, food. You would think that drugs and legal work is your main source of income. You teach yourself how to cook and you spend money on the material that you need for cooking. There's people with a lot of money in there. They'll pay you $20, $25, whatever the case may be, for a Friday night or a Thursday night. Friday nights, they play movies, whatever the case may be. People want to go to the yard, do the workouts, They got to do machina, they got to do rutina, whatever it is.
And what is machina?
Machina is basically it's an exercise, it's a routine, that a certain group uses.
Okay.
So they're really strict with their routine. For those who know what machina is, they know who they are. And most of the time people know what I'm talking about.
That, huh?
But yeah, that's a machine right there, man. So.
And how much
some people like small pieces, some people like big pieces. But when I was in Ohio, the Italians, they like big pieces. So I'm doing this in big pieces.
And how much could you make on the weekend, like cooking food?
Oh
like,
man, on Thursday, from Thursday to Sunday, easily about maybe $80.
Wow.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it would take me roughly around 6 hours, man. Like I would start from when I get off of work. I used to work medical, so I used to get a lot of stuff from medical. These bags right here, I'd get them from medical. Sneak them in, you know, put them in your nut sack. Get little straws from there, you know, stuff like this. Not this exact one, but I'd get straws from there. Spoons, these right here, I would sell them because they would, some of the staff members would bring in food from outside the streets, and they would bring these. They toss these in the garbage. What to them, it's just plastic. To us, something very important. So we you know, for people that like to cook, we sell it. I used to slang them, you know, make my money.
Do people melt those down even for weapons too?
They do. They put them in a stinger. They melt them down. Put them in hot water. You grip it real hard, and then you put it in cold water, and it freezes. And you just put tape it fits to your grip. And anybody want funk? There you go. You got it. You see people with plastic utensils in there, better watch out, 'cause they might use it for something else other than cooking. So we got that set up. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna get these tortillas. Actually, we're gonna cut the cardboard first. Get this out the way.
The cardboard's kind of like your.
Again, we only have razor blades, so the cardboard is gonna be to keep the pizza straight. So we cut that. Normally I would have had the cardboard cut already, so it's not gonna be perfect, but when I was in there, I had plenty of time to make it perfect. Right now, I ain't got that much time, but we're gonna make it work. I don't wanna ruin the counter here. Hey, you wanna hold it real quick?
Yeah, okay.
We'll just cut it in a rectangle like that. We could actually do Little Caesar pizza and make it a square, but we won't get all. Reason why we cut these down is because when we cook the pizza, you'll see later on, I'm gonna put them in a bag, and in there we got buckets, mop buckets, yellow ones. Anybody who's been in the system, they know what I'm talking about. You get stingers, the plates that you get them from Unicorn Machine Shop or wherever, depends what institution you're at. You hook that up, splice the wires, put it in the wall, and these gotta fit perfectly in there. We're gonna put them in bags. They boil in hot water, and that's how we cook the food. Burritos, Chinese food, whatever the case may be. But we'll just make it this size for right now. Normally I cut them round. Sometimes people want it square. I don't know why, but they believe it's better. So what we do here, actually put in the bag first. Garbage bags. We gotta cover the cardboard, so we're gonna drop it in hot water.
Oh, okay.
So that fits perfect. Right there. No matter if you got a little slack, what you're gonna do, suck the air out of it, and we gotta tie a tight knot. We don't have no holes. That. I remember this time, people walk by the cell, they see you on the straw with this, and they're like, what's going on? But, you gotta do. And in prison, we don't have spatulas, we don't have that. So what we do, we get some toilet paper, get the butter, put it on there. You gotta hit it like that. Use my fingers and stuff too. I mean, I used to use gloves for medical. Sometimes Italians are real picky, so they want to make sure you cook. That's part of my thing. My hygiene was on point. So you got some motherfuckers in there cooking, they ain't showered and shit, or it's just a lot of people. They're real picky with who cooks their food.
They don't want dirty motherfuckers handling their food, huh?
Definitely not. So they go to the clean people. That should Butter, that's for the tortillas. Put that there. Take these, give them hot water, warm water, doesn't matter, just to get them a little wet. We're gonna go around the edges here, if you see. This is because I'm gonna do a stuffed crust. This right here added $15 more, believe it or not.
A stuffed crust?
Stuffed crust,
Oh,
yes.
shit.
You stack them over each other. Normally I used to use cheese, but I already got cheese, like I would dip them in hot cheese. But this is good anyways. You don't want to have too much water on them. And normally it costs, if you want to see the profit on this, like it would cost for me, I could make so much pizzas out of so many material, but this pizza you're looking at probably cost me maybe $6 out of my pocket, because I'm not using all the ingredients. Now, I would sell these pizzas for roughly about $25, sometimes $30. I have bell peppers if they want a certain thing. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get enough tortillas, man. I need one more, or two more, and then yeah, it depends. You want bell peppers, onions, all that. We gotta sneak that out the kitchen, man. So that's stuff they don't sell in the commissary. And we're gonna do this too. What we do is we put cheese around the edges, just like that. Okay, no, sorry. Put cheese around the edges, like that. Last one in the middle. The reason why you want them kind of wet too is you'll see right now when I pinch it together.
Were there a lot of people making pizzas at this spot, or just?
Where I was at in Ohio, there was probably like, I want to say maybe roughly about maybe 4 people that cooked in different. But in my unit, I was the only one that cooked. So I was making that money. Each unit consists of maybe 200, if not 300 people.
Okay.
So now Italians, keep in mind, they wanted a lot of cheese on their stuff. So right now, I mean, they don't care paying the money. You know, you got mobsters in there. You got people just with money. The Fed's got a lot of money, so believe me when I tell you, did I feel bad charging them a lot? Fuck no. They got money, so, and it's my time. If I get caught with this, I go to the hole. I get caught with this razor, these utensils. I get caught with this right here. I go to the hole. So.
And what is the hole?
Hole is a shoe. You know what I mean? They take you, they strip you from everything you have, put you in there for maybe 2-3 weeks, a month. It depends. You're already on their shit list. You'll be gone for a minute. But yeah, you don't want to go there, because most of the time when you come out, half your shit is gone. Especially if you're doing legal work and stuff like that. Yeah, your paperwork, all that is gone. So it's gonna be our sauce here. Okay, so I just mixed that up. Like I said, I took it out the ingredients here, put it all down. And yeah, this you get caught with this, like I gotta pay the guy to wash the cell, or maybe I'll feed him 2 slices of pizza out of this, and I make an agreement with the other way. You know, that's just how people is. Some people will spend an hour or 2, you know, watching so you won't get caught up. If CO comes down, hey, CO, so now we gotta be prepared. We put this on bottom of the bunk. You got your gray boxes, you put the gray box on top. Everything's, you gotta expect, yeah, you gotta expect the worst, so you gotta be prepared. You can't be caught up and be like, what do I do this? What do I do with this? Nah, that ain't happening. We're prepared. So it took me a while to come up with this, you know, the whole bag thing and everything. everybody's like, how'd you do that? So now you put your meat, like I said, the Italians, they like a lot of meat, man. And cheese. So I'm just making something regular real quick. Me and Big Herc might eat this because we ate this for years. We ate a lot.
Yeah, I know food is a big commodity in prison.
Big. So it's right up there, man. Now what we do, let me see here. I got some garlic too, chopped it up. Put that all over. I mean, it's gonna get some pieces that have more than the other ones, but hey, I'm trying to win some on Food Network, you know. Let me see here. Probably need some more cheese. We try to use everything, you know. Out here in the real world, like we throw away something like that. Nah, you don't throw away nothing in there. You got butter on the cheese right there, but we'll use that again. What we do is we put it on ice. Normally we have ice, and we'll put it in the Tupperwares, and we have to put them on ice till the next time that we cook. So, I mean, it could be, you know, a few days, whatever, but we gotta change the ice out every single, you know, 2-3 hours or so. Like, you know, in prison you got an hour move, so sometimes
you're on the clock, huh?
When we used to be like, hey man, go put some ice in the food.
And you got to make sure you get the ice before it runs out, because everybody's using ice.
Exactly. So normally during the day, cool, you do that, and what we do, we slide this whole thing in there again. You see, that's what it looks like. Normally bell peppers, all that. Slide that thing in there again. We don't have to butter it. Seal it real tight. We got this. We don't need the extra here, so we can cut that off with the razor blade. It'll be bulky in there. Yeah, like the ice thing, man. So they got ice machines, you know, in federal prison. I don't know how, you know, people get down state, they might have ice, you know. Federal, very different from state. We don't have TVs. We don't have the luxury of having TVs in our room. Federal, state does. You know, federal, you don't get no conjugal visits, so you better become a master at jacking off. That's the fuck I did. You better believe it. I didn't like the booty, so a lot of us prefer looking at books.
And books are a big commodity up in there. I told you guys before. You can make a lot of money off sex books in prison.
Big time. A little whistle. The tighter the better. Spin that puppy around. It's gonna stay in place. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Tie that knot. Real tight so water won't get in there.
That's the last thing you want after you did all this, is to have a soggy pizza.
Yeah, oh yeah. You don't want a bunch of mobsters mad at you. Because you paying them back the $50 they paid you or $25 they paid you, they don't want that shit. They don't care about the money.
They want the food.
They want the finished product. There we go. Drop this in some water and go from there. Alright, we're gonna get ready to drop the pizza. But in order to drop the pizza, we need weight on there. So we're probably gonna make 2 other concoctions here to put on top of the pizza to keep it down so it can boil in the hot water. Like I said, we use mop buckets, but right now we're using what we got. But we're gonna make some rice here real quick. Remember I told you we don't let nothing go to waste. We're gonna throw the butter in there. We're gonna throw some rice in here. Rice, normally we put it on top. It takes about 30 minutes to cook rice. About 30 minutes to cook everything. That pizza takes about 30 minutes. We'll throw that in there, throw a little bit of water. Remember, this is the water that we use for the dipping the tortillas. So
nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste. We use that water, put a little bit in there, not too much. This is fried rice, the sausage that we have left over. Put that in. It's gonna actually taste good, man. The flavor all boils together. Garlic, that butter that we had left over. Don't matter if you have a little bit of cheese in there. That don't matter. But nothing goes to waste here.
Gotta use all this. You don't know when you're gonna get another meal like this. We might be on lockdown.
Might go to hole. Something might kick off in the yard, and you might be on lockdown, and you're stuck with just mayonnaise and soup or whatever you got in your locker. You know what I mean? We learn how to live off that, but you don't. But they'll take the little freedom that you got. Believe that. Mix it all up. Now we have some spices in there, but from the soups.
And the meat, huh?
And we had a little spice in there, but that sausage is good enough, and the garlic, it'll do good. Just so we don't have to suck the air out of it. Kind of do that. Give a little bit of room.
I know we gotta come off the top.
It's gonna blow up. It's gonna the heat and all that, because the rice can blow up. And this is one of my favorite meals. This is a quick fix from prison. Like, come home, you want to eat what they have in chow hall. Most of the time it's some bullshit, but food is food. Unless it's Wednesday hamburger day. Right? Wednesday's hamburger day.
And what is Friday with chicken?
Friday with chicken, yeah. Get the chicken, you put it in your nut sack, take it back to cell and do concoctions with it, because if you want to eat well, most likely it's going to be transported in some inmate's nut sack, believe that. So I'm going to drop this in there, drop the pizza in there, put some fire on it. And you see how it floats to the top? That's what this rice is for. We'll make another concoction. It'll go right here too. It'll put it we'll put some weight on it too. And we're gonna add this as a lid, because normally we put it plastic. When we're over there, inside it's a piece of plastic, and we put 2 metal plates on it that we get from Unicore. Once again, if you do federal time, you'll know what Unicore is, and you'll know that's where the plates come from. Where me and Herc were at, they did a lot of for like the Humvees and stuff like that. So it's like
Military.
that prison has the biggest shanks ever. Believe that. So this Unicore, that's where we get the plate. So that's how they hold down the weight on this. So we'll just put the other one on top of here. All right. So here's the other meal that we use to, put it down. Like, once again, one person don't eat this, but we had just like 3 people here that were doing so. I mean, the pizza is one, the rice is another one. This will be another concoction for people who don't eat meat. Believe it or not, you got some people in prison that are like that, don't.
Vegetarians.
For the stuff that we do have, they're still picky. Crazy. Me, I eat anything. I don't
Survival.
care, so. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll use another scoop of garlic here. Put a little bit more water. Something goes to waste again. We're gonna put some cheese in here.
And how long does it take for something like this to cook?
This right here takes about 15 minutes. So that pizza, it'll stay the longest on bottom. This right here will eventually go to the bottom after we move the pizza. We take that out. This stays there. So right now the pizza's, is cooking. The other rice is cooking. It has meat in there, so you want to leave it a little bit longer. Here's all that. And then this right here, we throw it in, but if you live in the top tier, I feel bad for the person in the bottom tier, because we used to slam this on the floor all the time. Remember that? A lot of people do it different, but
you hear this going through the ceiling.
Constantly here. If you're in the top tier,
especially on lockdown.
Cool. Yeah, lockdown on.
All you hear is noodles crunching.
That's all you hear.
Somebody's eating.
On the floor. That's all you hear. Someone just enjoying the meal. Put that in there. Drop a little seasoning in there.
Now this whole meal might cost you, what, $1?
Probably about $1. I mean, you don't use the whole rice.
Yeah.
But the soups, they cost about, you can get these for a stamp off someone if you ain't got them.
Yeah.
You always got store mans you can go to. They'll send you for a stamp. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than a stamp back in those days. I'm not sure.
The stamp was like 30, 40 something cent back then. 40 something
like
cent.
30 something cents. But now I don't know if they're like 40, probably like 49. 49. Shit's going up. Everything's going up. So what you do is you mix it all up in there. Got a little bit of water, so it's gonna blow up. You don't want to keep it too tight. Tie that knot again. It's just for weight. So when you cook that pizza, you want to make sure you have other people cooking. They're gonna pay you because you want to stretch that money out.
Yeah, if you're utilizing that hot water, you want to make sure you get 2 or 3 meals out of that.
Exactly, because you gotta make it worthwhile. You're still taking a chance while cooking. So if I'm gonna get caught cooking, I'm gonna make sure I'm trying to make $80. Send me to the hole for trying to make money.
Going to the hole for cooking, ain't that something?
Just trying to enjoy a meal. That's how bad it is in there, man. They don't want you to enjoy it. They want you to eat what they have in chow hall, which is most of the times
Garbage.
rice, for sure.
Especially on the weekends.
Weekends. So there we go. We add that to the weight. We got weight on 2 sides. Kind of put that down and let that simmer. The other meal that we're gonna make is gonna be, we can just do it with hot water. Actually, we can use this hot water if we want to, but I'm not gonna go that route because the bags are in there. So we're gonna let that boil. We'll see what it comes out to, man. All right, we took everything out the water. You seen that we were boiling it. So there's the pizza. So it comes out like right there. Zoom in on that thing. Beauty.
Look at that.
Stuffed crust. Buttered. Everything. Okay. Domino's. Please don't hate.
Papa John's, take note.
And then right here is your rice that we had cooked everything.
Wow, look at that.
We'll put this one in with the cheese. Since it got a little bit of cheese in it.
You don't rinse your bowls out. You want to use all the flavor you can.
Put that in. Use that one there. Use the spoon right here real quick. That's your one. There we go. See how that looks.
You got
Your rice.
3 meals you cooked at one time.
Got your rice right here. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. I cook this all the time. It was quick. Tastes good. You can put some spicing on it if you want. Mix it all up. This might be too small, but this probably could feed 2 people right there. Should have used a bigger Tupperware, but you see all the meat on there. Mix it all up. There we go. You gotta learn how to put the perfect water in there and everything so it comes out like that. It won't be all sticky. So you got everything there. Add some spices, some chili garlic that they sell in the commissary. Voila. You see the steam.
There you go.
I'm about to eat this in a bit.
For you guys at home, the Fresh Out Cooking Channel is in effect. Chef Big V right here, Big Herc. Stay tuned for more with Fresh Out Cooking Edition.
Survival.